India, an amazing country with outstanding diversity in habitats, plants and wild animals, including many migratory species. Known for its welcoming nature, where Atithi Devo Bhava, guest is like a god, has been ingrained in the scriptures since ancient times. India has welcomed guests from around the planet with open arms. This culture and tradition of the Indian society is the display of a spirit that in its very nature is inclined towards coexistence. It has given the scope and enabled the survival of a large variety of endemic species. And each year, it welcomes the arrival of migratory species from other parts of the world. Numerous migratory species have chosen India as their winter home, nesting site, or seasonal feeding ground. India has a huge diversity of quality habitats for wild animals, such as large areas covered by highly productive wetlands, long stretches of sandy beaches alternating with vast mudflats and mangrove forests, alpine ecosystems, desert areas, vast grasslands, and an enormous choice of different forest habitats from the Himalayas to the lowland tropical forests around its southern coast. This diversity in ecosystems and habitats is the natural basis for India's diverse wildlife. India has around 7 to 8% of the globally recorded animal and plant species. It has 1,300 bird species, including 182 migratory water bird species. Some of them are globally threatened species and some are endemic to India. As conservation of flora and fauna is in the ethos of our country, also it is enshrined in the constitution of our country as a fundamental duty to protect them. India has created several protected areas, including 104 national parks, 551 sanctuaries, 88 conservation reserves and 127 community reserves, which are home to prolific wildlife. The host of this convention is the Indian state of Gujarat, which is the only home of the Asiatic lions in the world. Efforts made for their conservation has raised their numbers. The story of whale shark conservation in Gujarat is known to the world. CMS is an environmental treaty of the United Nations. It provides a global platform for the conservation and sustainable use of migratory animals and their habitats. It also complements and cooperates with a number of international organizations, NGOs and partners in the media as well as the corporate sector. Magnificent bird, the great Indian bustard, locally known as Godawan, has been chosen as the COP13 mascot, and it needs our love, care and protection. We welcome you to the cradle of bountiful biodiversity, traversing beyond boundaries. We welcome you to the green capital city of Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Welcome to India, the host of the 13th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species, CMS, COP13. Migratory species connect the planet, and together we welcome them home.